Please welcome to the stage Dr. Betsy Joseph E.
Namaste. I'm very happy to be with you here today. Would it surprise you to know that the National Happiness Index determines the National Development Index of a country? Would you join me in a song? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Have you ever felt that the last time that you were happy was in your mother's lap when you were a child? Do you raise your hands if it's with you like that? I've always felt that it was my childhood that was the happiest time in my life. But now I realize that even children are not happy with their social media interactions and their parents' workspaces. They are also sad now. Research shows us that of our happiness, 50% comes from our genetic makeup, 40% is our attitude, and 10% is due to the circumstances. Another finding is that it is this attitude can change your genetic makeup. There was one time in my life when I lost my happiness. I was born an Indian princess. Only that the royal family, the royal couple were my parents. The kingdom was my own home, and this happened to be in Nigeria. My family was a picture-perfect family. When you spread the message that you can love in 5 ways, you can love by giving gifts, you can love by psychological, personal acts, you can love by giving up quality time, when you love by being there for people, my mother was everything. And in this picture-perfect picture, a sinister crab comes from one end, rips off that part which contains the queen of my family, which is my mother. I cannot accept that situation. What makes me sadder, or what decreases my sadness, is that the king of my family, my father, is now dethroned. He's decrowned. What he was due to the presence of my mother. I was a good student. I had a good career record. And this graph started going down. My happiness, my anxiety, my worries, my lack was creating this gap in my career, my academic record. Now, after my master's in chemistry, I went on to do a bachelor's in education. When I came across the ABC in counseling, this was a theory by Albert Ellis. And then it set me thinking of the different families that went through the same circumstances, losing a beloved one, a failure in a love affair, a destruction in one's career. Different people took it differently. Do you know why this was? If we take each of these incidents as an activating event, A, and you see the consequences, C, not the same activating event is going to evoke the same consequence. Why this difference? This is because we have in our belief system certain statements that are directing us. ABC told me how to change those statements. Statements like, you're not perfect when you want things to happen the way that you want it to be. It's not correct. Things can happen differently. It's for us to change and be bolder. I went into this theory, I liked it, and I feel that if this theory was propagated, there would be no psychologists, no counselors required. because just as you teach them the nursery rhyme ABCDE, where you have a disruptive idea, you can change your statement, you can have an effective outcome ABCDE, you'll be more happier. So what I do today is I'd like to teach you this ABCD and I invite you to it. You know what? When Steve Jobs wanted to invite John Sculley over to his firm to be the CEO for marketing of his Apple computers, he tried to woo him over with money but could never do that. But there's one line in recruitment history which brought John Sculley out of his comfort zone to bring out his best for Apple computers, and that is history. That statement was this: do you want to spend the rest of your life selling sugared water, or do you want a chance to change the world? He fell at that statement. I present that statement, I borrow that statement, I change it and ask you today, do you want to continue brooding over your life as it is now, or do you want a chance to change your life? Thank you.
Congratulations, you did really, really, really well. You have what I call a mother archetype. So what exudes from you is love and kindness. And I can see in the future for you, you on big stages. And Mother Teresa comes to mind when I see you up here.
In the sari?
Yeah, it is just beautiful. You're absolutely beautiful. Those big stages where you are talking about happiness. Women speakers are really in high demand at the moment. There's not enough women speakers, and they're getting paid a lot of money to make a big difference on big stages all over the world. And I can see that for you, changing lives and making everybody happy. Well done and congratulations.
Thank you.